everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Afterbirth Plus. Eden time, 35. We have a magnet on our head, but it's not the bad magnet. So it's not all bad. Our damage is fine, our tear rate is fine. This is looking like it's gonna be another fine run. We have the tear detonator, which I think means we could make our tears go bloomy every time we use it, which, you know, could be nice. We have this, which can give us a random tier and stat effect. The stat up, stat down, bleh. I think I'm happy with what my stats are like, so we're gonna continue on with the tier detonator. And just gonna have a nice and chill run. I did record my previous video yesterday, decided to wait it out. And of course, Sunday is the day where everything is no longer as tired, because you spend some time resting and suddenly, look at that, the tiredness is only slightly there instead. Really not very used to the tear detonator, if I'm honest. Not an item that I frequently have the ability to use, I guess. Like, usually you have to buy this from the shop, and it's just usually not very good. So it's hard to like say, yeah, today I'm gonna buy the tear detonator, because that goes really well with my build. It would go well with Jacob's ladder and stuff like that, almost certainly, because it just makes a whole bunch of tears appear, but also there's at least one library in here somewhere. Look at that, that's nice. Let's buy that. And with buy, I mean use a key. It's been a good run for the tear detonator, but unfortunately we're gonna have to get rid of it now. On account that we have found a better one, which is health. And I like health, it makes me feel a lot safer. We immediately have the bookworm transformation on basement 1, because we are, as always, the luckiest people in the world. So far this run's looking more or less as easy as it's gonna get, which is nice. Infinite bombs, might as well see if we can get ourselves a super secret room then. Not yet, not here. I don't know where it would be. Here? No, it can't be in any of these places. Oh, this is a wacky one. Alright, now I'm actually curious. Actually, it's almost certainly... Well, it's almost certainly not next to this, right? Would there ever be a super secret room next to a library? I don't know why that would surprise me. I feel like it's just next to specific, like, rooms and such, but... I figured this is more likely to be a super secret room, yeah. Just because it's on the end of a hallway, you know? And somehow in my mind, that's like, yeah. That's where the super secret rooms are probably hiding out all the time, right? That seems reasonable. Why would they be anywhere else other than a hallway? It would almost certainly be cheating if they put it anywhere else. So yeah, that's how my mind works. And so far, it's been proven 100% correct. Might as well pick this up because, I mean, we're gonna have a lot of health this run. And it would have been nice to get the champion's belt, I suppose, but there's just not enough money on this floor. And no real reasonable way of getting any more money, unless this thing's gonna give us like a couple coins here. Or a small rock, sure, also reasonable. You know what? Can we? Ah, yes, very good. Immediately get that movement speed back that we lost from picking up the small rock. This is a reasonable seed for reasonable people. That's Curse of the Maze. That was very confusing for a second there. But that's what we got. We got Pretty Fly, because we weren't safe enough without it, obviously. Makes sense. Let's just quickly get rid of all our hearts here to be able to buy something from the next shop that we encounter. And just call it a good day. I hope y'all are doing well. Once again, these runs are still just a lot of fun for me to record, so I hope it's still equally satisfying to have a good watching time with some of these, yeah. And if not, that's okay too. I'm just doing this for myself at this point. It's just a very good way to unwind. So I'm actually pretty happy that I found something to relax with, you know? So there you go. Hope y'all doing well though. Still appreciate y'all for showing up every now and then, saying hello, doing okay hopefully, getting on with life. Yeah. What's this? Well, yeah, those are both actually not bad. I'll take this for now, but I might come back for those jumper cables, unless you're willing to just give me 2 coins. And I could just go to the arcade room to get the remainder, but let's see if we can just find some more coins elsewhere in this run. Because certainly if we try hard enough, we can almost certainly find something here. Look at that. Boom. Just a whole bunch. Just almost enough for a non-on-sale item. Look at that. Duality. That would have been a good one to have in our boss room. Unfortunately, we use it in our item room. But then there was the chance of getting any other item in the game, so there is that to consider as well. I'm not too bothered by it. Picking up that soul heart just in case there's so much nonsense in our devil deal that I want to buy everything, you know? I feel like the odds of that one aren't exactly in my favor, but you know, you never know. You never know what's gonna be in that old devil deal. Or in that old secret room. Or in the old Curse of the Maze. Wow, that really brought me far back. That was like the whole floor. That's exciting. Man, it's a very money-filled, damage-filled, health-filled run this is so far. Little sad that I didn't keep the tear detonator now I think about it, because it definitely would have made the run a lot less healthy and therefore considerably scarier. I would have found like one soul heart, that's it, yeah. All of those black hearts are still from the book that I picked up on the basement one. So that would have definitely been a little bit more frightening. But that's okay. I don't need fear in every single run of my life, just one every 30. Once every 30 runs I can accept just a little fright. And then we have to spend the next 29 runs calming down again from that small bit of fear there, so I think this is reasonable. Yeah. The Leviathan transformation is just a little bit too tempting on that one. Should I go for Angel Rooms? Why not? I feel like this build on its own is already good enough to just carry us through this run anyway, so not really too concerned with Devil Deal items this time around. I am a little bit concerned with that one though. Let's not do that. That's not fun. That just makes the run stupid instead. Definitely would make it harder. That's an 8. That's a Joker card right there. Another Curse of the Maze, really. That's well, that's a good way to skip that one room at least. I'm sure we will not ever teleport back to that one. Man, jumper cables with the book though. Like I feel like that's just gonna be a whole bunch of health throughout this run. And we already had a whole bunch of health this run, but like combined with the jumper cables, that's a double hole bunch of blunny. So yeah, looking forward to see how this run ends up. What if I died in this one? It just seems very unlikely because I feel like if I had to fight like Mega Satan with this build, I'd already feel fairly comfortable. It would take a while for sure, but it's definitely not the worst thing in the world that I've ever seen, so especially if we fill up that health a whole bunch. And that's just nothing to worry about. Sometimes it just be like that, you know? Blanket. I'm not too worried about my health again this time around. Well, the blanket is a good item. I don't know. Let's just throw that in there. Oh, more hearts. The blanket's definitely a good item, but anytime you have so much defense, it's only one extra hit, you know? One extra hit during a boss, and surely I won't take damage during a boss fight. That's ridiculous. I should blow up the shopkeeper, I suppose. Did I? Yeah, I did. I should blow up the coin beggar that's almost certainly somewhere on this floor. Yeah. That seems like something that is definitely guaranteeable. When you think about it, yeah, that seems about right. Of course, the one fly that was next to me was the one that I hit already a couple times and therefore died immediately upon that occurrence, but that's okay. With a run this healthy and just throwing soul hearts left and right all willy-nilly, I'm not too bothered, I suppose. But it would have been nice if it didn't happen, I guess. Now it's gonna take slightly longer to get back to full health, and, well, that's a little bit of a worry. But at the same time, you know what? That extra little bit of excitement makes sure that I actually stay awake. Oh, look at that! It's the coin beggar I was talking about. 47%. Can't get any higher than that unless I find like a book, the book that we already saw on basement 1 and didn't take with us. If we find that one again, and I'm gonna say the odds of that are fairly unlikely on account that the word again is in that sentence. And I have touched it already. You know, if you believe in yourself, sometimes the game breaks. Oh my god. Oh, both of those are really good though, but I'll go with this. Just in case we get like a brimstone baby or something, I'd rather have this. Plus we already have so much charge anyway, but if I had some way to get 6 more coins in this floor that didn't require me to blow up the donation machine, let's say a couple times, really only a couple times, because with the humble bundle, it's just not really a concern that you're not going to get enough money from that, you know? I'm not really trying not to take damage in this fight, I'm realizing. That's okay though. We got Dad's Luck, Lost Coin, and Belly Button. I think I'd rather have the extra trinket slot over. Just not really anything exciting there. Also we got the wishbone there. I don't actually recall picking up the wishbone, but fair enough. Taking the headless baby just for the sake of forgetting that I was going for angel rooms, but also to try and get the conjoined transformation again, because I'm still a little bit excited about the prospect of getting the conjoined transformation one of these runs. It's just something that apparently I really have to try for. I'm realizing. I always figured it was one of the transformations that shouldn't be that difficult to get, but I'm realizing that I'm kind of struggling with it, so let's at least try to go for it whenever we can. Turns all chests into red chests. Would that make it easier to get the conjoined transformation? Because it would technically increase my chances of getting more devil deals. On account that sometimes you just get a red chest that takes you to the devil deal, you know? And it's like, well, if everything's a red chest, then the odds of actually getting one should be higher, right? That makes sense. When you think about it. Yeah. Why are there so many batteries on this room? I don't know, but it's a bunch. Oh wow, another one? Really? Well, what does damage mean when you get 4 batteries in one room when you have a book that gives you health? That's just how life goes sometimes. Sometimes the game wants you to die, and sometimes the game just really does not. And today we got one of those lucky situations where no matter how much damage we take, it's almost certainly gonna be fine. Also, we went in a very wrong direction there. And then back there, because I don't have a map and I got a little bit lost. Should I have gone up there instead of left? Almost certainly. But I'm just gonna let my own choices guide my way through this floor. We'll see if it brings us into the right direction somewhere along the line. I'm sure it will. Jeez. Okay. So far, though, having a good time on this floor. That's what I'm having. Let's keep going. Might as well go in here. I'm practically invulnerable. That's so many hearts. So many hearts. This is unreasonable. I can't even pick up the black hearts anymore because I'm entirely filled up with them. You ever just speed up a room by just taking damage because you don't feel like shooting enemies? Well, that's my build right now. That's okay. I'll learn to live with it. Wow, that actually insta-kills those tiny flies, huh? Wasn't sure about that one, but I figured might as well try. And yeah, that just clears the whole room. How nice is that? Wonder if we'll find our item room before our boss room, because I would actually like an item room, but at the same time, I intended to skip it with what we got. At the same time, there's part of me that wants to keep the Joker card until, like, the boss rush, just in case, because then you'd be able to, like, teleport out, get the free item and stuff. That'd be pretty sweet. But also, there's the chance of already getting a devil deal before you enter the boss rush, and it's like, well, that sort of makes this feel like a waste of a Joker card, and that's not great. That's not what you want to see. There's a secret room to the right of me, because I'm feeling it. Did I need to use that? Uncertain. Didn't even check my health. Just saw it was charged, instantly used it. Didn't even think. Let me just blow you up real quick. Oh, you can go up here, really. Oh, it's an item room. I already picked up a Bible. So really, this is just more progress towards the Seraphim transformation, I believe. That's 2 out of 3. The Bible counts as 1, I'm pretty sure. So all in all, getting there. I'm pretty sure we cannot get another Bible, so that's good. And that is a broken stopwatch that I have no real way to afford, so I'm not even sure why I decided to go here, but I'll take it. Pretty sure I forgot a consumable there, but you know what? I'm gonna learn to live with it. We're just gonna keep going. I'm lost again. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where I am. Actually, maybe I do. It seems right. This is a long road to not lead to the boss room after all. So really, everything I just said was a lie. And I apologize for that. I don't wish to be disingenuous, but sometimes my mapping is more based on feeling than on remembering what a structure looks like. Now, if I had to give directions, then what? Wow, these are both 0.3 speed ups, really. I'm better at. Oh, it's still getting angel rooms. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm better at just moving through a room than trying to give directions to a room, I suppose, so. There you go. That's the conclusion on that one. Plus, we have, like, a whole bunch of extra Devil Deal Angel Room % chance right now, thanks to us not actually getting one on the previous floor, so that's nice. How close can we get to a boss without taking damage? Apparently, just about that close. Sometimes you really gotta feel the danger in order to be like, yeah, I'm winning. And that's what I felt. I could have easily died to that mini-boss there, but due to the sheer adrenaline that was fueling me through that fight, I made it through. Truly, that's what happened. Now I'm back to not full health. How are we gonna get through this predicament? By taking more damage, because the easiest way to clear this room is with a black heart, after all. I guess that's true for a lot of rooms, thinking about it. Most rooms can be quite easily cleared with a singular black heart. It's just that usually you have a limit on those. This is one of those weird ones where they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming, so it's a little bit of an unusual feeling. But it would also be a run that would go really well with those let's take damage to get stuff items. If I could get a couple of those, that'd be swell. Maybe like a wafer and the thing that lets you recharge your items instantly so I could get infinite health all the time. That would just really be the most fun build. But the wafer is probably the only difficult part of that one. As long as you can get yourself a cool shop somewhere with a reroll machine. Yeah, you know. You get it. You get what I'm saying. Then oftentimes, I do kind of want that. I'm sure we can find some more keys on this floor, right? Coins rather, not keys. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Although Buddy in a Box is fun. Nope. I'm out of bombs. Wow, really? That's an unusual predicament. That's the champion's belt again. I mean, I guess that's fine. Let's go get ourselves some more money so we can get ourselves that champion's belt. Deal a little bit more damage with our shots. Gonna destroy the whole world. Nothing. Okay, yep. First chest we get. Instantly get our bombs back. Instantly get coins back. Everything's okay again. I can never tell the difference between the Mr. Me box and the thing that makes me spawn follower box. Would the follower box also give you the conjoined transformation? Surely, maybe? I mean, you'd only keep it for that particular battle, but it wouldn't really surprise me, because you can get the unlockables with it for Meat Boy and Bandage Girl, so I wonder if you could get transformations with it as well. It would be kind of ridiculous. But at the same time, it's also a pretty ridiculous situation to be in once you can actually keep, you know, using those things over and over until you get the Meat Boy transformation. Like, it's a very specific situation to find yourself in. So would it really be that weird to get the conjoined transformation from it? I wouldn't call it the weirdest thing in the world, but also wouldn't be surprised if it's not the case. I'm a little bit conflicted on that one. Yep, that's just stupid. That's just a lot of damage. Okay. Happy I went to my item room real quick just to make sure there was something cool in there. But now I'm gonna run to try and see if we can make it to our boss rush real quick, because this build will make it. I should probably pick up that thing, huh? Yeah, that seems about right. Wasn't even sure what it did, but it said chance to get 2 familiars or something, and that seems like the kind of thing I would like right now. Also hoping this wishbone's gonna be cool one of these days, but It's okay if it doesn't. Yeah, that's actually really good right now, isn't it? That is a scapular. Is that the one I want? That I really, really want? Thinking about it. Scapular is really good. I really don't need more health. I'd really just have the protection from danger, I guess. What does this do? Chance to get a familiar when gonna get damaged. Yeah, alright. Didn't know that's what tonsil did. But I feel like I've probably said that about maybe even the tonsil before, but also more or less every single trinket in the game. Like, oh, that's what that does. Because I'm starting to realize I just don't know what trinkets do. And I think that's always really been the case, because it's one of those things I just never bothered with, you know? But to find that out consecutively every single run, that's the unusual thing, I'd say. I'm gonna go to the left real quick, because that's a little bit quicker to navigate through to see if there's anything cool in there. There could be an item room or something in there, and I feel like I have the time with this build to explore a little. Let's destroy you. Oh, that works. Yep. Use the black heart and then immediately kill the one with the death effect to get effectively the effect twice. That's a lot of times to say the word effect, but it gets the point across, I do think. Ooh, huge growth. That's one of those weird ones. Makes you a big boy, but also makes you deal with like a fair amount of extra damage, right? Yeah, plus 7 damage up. It's a shame I can't carry 2 cards. But I'm a little tempted to do the boss rush with this item, actually. It's pretty strong. And with item, I mean card, but you get it. Y'all get it. You're smart enough for this. You can read through my shenanigans at this point. I don't want to do that room. We can skip it. We can get out in the bottom over here, and then we never have to think about scary skull hands ever again. Not ever. That's nothing. I mean, there was a shopkeeper there, actually. I'll just blow you up real quick. There you go. 2.5%. Look at that. Huge. Do need to hurry up a little bit here, but do I need 2 keys? I have 25. Probably gonna be okay. Oh god. That enemy just was invisible to me for a second. That's Curse of Darkness hard at work. I'll allow it. I'll allow it this time. Yeah, I do actually need to... Well, Mom's gonna die pretty quick, but... And there's a potential... Okay, this doesn't help. Mom just doesn't come down. Like, that definitely is gonna increase the amount of time it takes, but... we should still be good. Yeah. No devil deal. That's sad. Oh god, these are terrible items. You know what? Yeah. Okay. Sometimes you just want to get rid of Curse of the Dark and don't want to spend a couple minutes doing a boss rush for Mr. Mega. I can't do it for that. At least it has to be somewhat enticing, but... I mean, it would have been nice to have the extra bombs, I guess, but even with that, like, Humble Buddy is gonna be a pal. That's what it's called now, it's the Humble Buddy. But either way, we're gonna get so many bombs. Let's see if we can get another angel room. I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed. Because if we don't get it here, we'll get it on the next floor, so... Really, yes, we will get another angel room. It's gonna be okay. Having a good time fighting the sisters for the 100th run in a row. I don't remember a run where these enemies weren't there, really, at this point. Yeah, let's just take that. Is that spun? No, I still need one more, I guess. That's a prayer card. Now I'm starting to need keys. But that's okay. Really? That's all? I worked so hard and you give me this. I tried so hard, but you don't succeed. What is this? Causes the angel boss to drop normal items instead of key pieces. Well, I'm never gonna take damage again, so... Yeah. I don't need the wish barn. I got wishes right here. I hope I get another angel room, otherwise that was definitely a waste, but we'll find out today. What is that? Is that a dice room? I'm excited. Not the pill. The emotion. I mean, it has to be like some sort of 2-key room, right? Unless it's another library, but surely there's not 3 libraries in one run. Yeah, it's a double key. Double key, okay. Pretty good room. If you need coins or soul hearts, I was running a little low, as you saw. Also, I'm a little bit tempted to take Devil Deal if I do actually find another one. So maybe, yeah, maybe the, maybe taking the thing that gives me regular items for the engine room. I don't know, maybe not the best, but you know, you get it. You'll get it. You're very smart. Very smart and talented. Great people. Keep doing what you're doing. That's not what I want. I don't even want to deal with this. Not even a little. That's just a stupid little room right there that I don't even want to think about. Because it led nowhere. If there was at least like a cool rock or something. I don't know if there was a cool rock. I didn't really pay close attention, but if there was a more obvious cool rock in that room, it would have been like, hell yeah, best room ever. But now, it's merely adequate and not exciting. Not good enough for me is what this is. Given the build we have been given, I'd no longer settle for adequate. I want stupid. I want the stupid to be the minimum. I was kind of hoping for a double deal there, but I guess that was a little bit of a... I guess the odds of that one weren't that big. There's only 2 red chests, but still. At the same time, these bosses are dying about as fast as they've ever died before, I feel, so... God, especially with that meat cube with the big familiars thing, like that's dealing some damage. Surprisingly strong. Although I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. It's already a pretty strong item usually, and now it's twice as big, twice as girdy. It's like, oof. That's a destroyer of worlds right there is what you got. That's a lot of brimstone really trying to prevent me from going into that door, but... that's the way life is, and that's a big one. I don't need to get hit by that one. I can't waste 2 hearts. Although it is a fun sound that they make whenever they shoot, so that's nice. All in all, pretty good. Should have taken so many more pills, I feel. I've seen a lot of pills, and this is one of the first runs where I'm just like, you know what, nah. I'm good. I don't need it. Watch out for the tears these guys shoot, because they're not friends. Every time they die, they're like, bloop. And I find those tears surprisingly difficult to see most of the time, but this time we made it through. I don't want to deal with these nonsense rooms. Just send me to the place where I want to be. I don't want to deal with rooms with like 15 people with helmets where I have to wait for a day to be able to clear it just so I can go back again. That's what bombs are for. They help me through those predicaments. Now help me get to my super secret room, please. Thank you. Bombs, you're doing great work today. It lives. 36% chance of a double deal. It's not great chances, but I got a good feeling. I mean, we kind of got to take the angel room if we get it, but somewhere on this earth, I feel like the odds are not in my favor right now. But you know, there you go. Doesn't matter. Who needs odds when you're me? That's a godhead. That's a godhead. You can't say no to that. That's just stupid. Look at this. look at that. Is that the full Seraphim transformation? Yeah, it is. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, oof. Whew. You know, all of those sounds. I'm a little tempted to just go to the void immediately after this. Because there is always that option, and I never really take it. But this time around, I don't know, I'm feeling it. It drops around and coin every 2 runs, that's pretty good, pretty useful. Farting baby's almost certainly better than slowing down and having some more health, I suppose. There's a tinted rock there. I mean, I could get a golden chest. That's the best thing I could get out of a tinted rock right now, a golden chest. Libra is definitely worse. That's actually stupid. I only had the one, and I actually really wanted to get rid of it for so long so I could get the Polaroid, and there it is. That's actually insane. Ooh, ooh. I kind of like the one without the eyes. Like this. This is like real wacky looking. I dig it. Let's go. Like I was tempted to use... Oh my god, my damage is ridiculous. That's definitely a word. I was tempted to use huge growth on this, but I'm actually more tempted to just go for delirium immediately after this and just use it there instead. I don't recall if huge growth gives me red health or not, but I'm sure we'll be fine. What is making these tears slow down sometimes? I'm slowing their tears down occasionally. Not sure what. Is it the Godhead? No, not always. That's weird. I don't know. I'll take it. Either way. Godhead, it's not an item we see very frequently, on account that it's fairly excessively rare. It's one of those items that I usually only get if I get all the other items as well, but this time around, you know, it's there. And that big old glow is destroying worlds. And I'm digging it. I don't even need to aim at tears anymore. I mean, it would help, but I actually don't know if the... like, against Hush, if you'd rather have the effect of Godhead versus just hitting it with a tear, you know? That's just one of those damagey things, but it's, I don't think it really matters too much right now. I mean, I am standing kind of far away, so I think my tear damage is decreasing a little bit due to the item that starts with big tears and get gradually smaller as they go along. So maybe Godhead would be actually better for those tears as well, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's not concern ourselves with the little bit of extra damage I would be able to get. Also, every time he spawns all those enemies, it's also recharging my book, so even if this fight was currently somewhat difficult, it has already been made easier. Oh, it's the light, right, the flashlight that I have that's slowing tears down. I forgot I had that entirely somehow. It just slipped my mind there for some reason. I'm not really too happy where I am right now, but yeah, it's going alright. There we go. Nice no damage Hush there. No concerns. Let's go. Like, this door is always here. I just never take it because I'm always a little bit scared. But this time my build's ridiculous enough that I'm feeling it. Because everything in regular rooms is just gonna die immediately. It's really only bosses that are even capable of surviving this for a second. And I could try to make my build a little bit more ridiculous, but at the same time I'm kind of feeling like just having a nice and quick run that also goes to delirium. And I don't know how much more difficult the fight's gonna be by not taking those items, but I could still fight a couple of regular bosses here as well. Nope, never mind. Alright, so we didn't get red hearts, so that's actually really nice. And we do have the +7 damage. So that's also nice. We might lose our bone heart here, but that's okay, I suppose. Because, yeah, we're just dealing so much damage. This was such a free build. Does this work? No. I was a little curious if you could heal a bone heart with a black heart, but it already seemed unlikely the more I started thinking about it. But that's okay. I don't feel like I particularly need it right now. Oh, I lost my bone heart. No. That was stupid. That was one of the easiest runs I've ever had, I think. Wow, look at that. How long was that? 34 minutes? It's probably shorter than that. That's just how long my audio has been recording. Oh, that's 135. It was super easy. But I hope it was nice for you. We got to see some cool items, so, you know, Godhead's always exciting. Fair enough. Sometimes Isaac's just a little bit easier than other times, so there you go. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope to see y'all next time. Hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.